Okay guys, you see this? This is the woods. This is where we live. Sometimes the woods are really scary. Okay, so I'm back in the house by the fire so I can tell you guys a little spooky story. It is like Christmas Eve 2023 in case you're watching this video like in the summer or something like that. So we do live quite a ways out of town and it does get kind of cold and we are up on a mountain. Um, we have neighbors, but everybody has huge lots. There's nobody that's got anything that's less than 5 acres out here. So we are pretty remote um, compared to a lot of places. And let me tell you, the critters know it because this is where they live. This isn't our place, it's their place. And so, yeah, we've been getting a lot of activity lately on our cameras. I've been posting some of it as shorts, but as you guys might know, if you post anything like that on YouTube, the quality that you get from posting a clip isn't so good. So I decided that I was going to make a long format video and put all of these videos in there so that you guys could see them. Some of the animals, you could clearly tell what they are, but we got one clip in particular that I'm not exactly sure what it is. I think it might be a bat. It looks pretty cryptic and scary. And when I posted the short yesterday of it, it got way too close up in the frame and you couldn't really see what was going on in the picture. So that's what made me decide to do this. And then this morning, we got a couple of good camera shots of a mountain lion, basically. We had a mountain lion by our front door the other night, I think it was, or maybe really early in the morning because it was really dark. And it was a big one. And now I think that that one was the mama. And because this morning the picture that we got was of a juvenile looking cat. As you can see, he's not much bigger than my tire on my car, but that's still really big for a cat. I wouldn't want to tango with that thing. But yeah, so and then of course we've got another picture of him on another camera chasing after a deer. So I think that there are mama and baby mountain lions in our neighborhood, which is very scary. So we don't go outside after dark anymore unless we have no choice. We try to make sure that we bring flashlights and lights. And our cat, who is normally an outside cat, she has been staying in the house at night because we don't want something to happen to her. And usually she does not like to stay in the house. She doesn't want to stay in the house. But lately she has been saying, okay, you guys are right. I'm going to stay in here because that thing is huge. There's just stuff out there. I don't know what it is. And the thing that I do know what it is, it's way too big. And apparently the mountain lions here don't care what time of day it is when they go hunting because, you know, I mean, come on, it was broad daylight when we captured that picture. And yesterday, when Ron and I went for our walk, we've been trying to train the kitty to go with us because we think it's kind of fun to have like the cat walk like a dog with us. Well, most of the time she doesn't want to. And so, you know, we just left her up at the house yesterday. Well, we were down at the bottom of our property and here she comes running, screaming her head off with her tail just like poofed out. And the whole entire time we were down there walking around and just like, you know, talking and just milling around like we always do. She just, her tail was just fluffed out the whole time. Even like we were telling her it was okay. We picked her up and like we're petting her and all this stuff. And she just was like freaked out the whole entire time. We picked her up and well, Ron picked her up and then we brought her up to the road and we were going to put her down and because she kept squirming and worming and stuff. So he put her down and she just like ran off as fast as she could up to the house. And we thought it was funny. We thought she was just like acting just because there were birds and stuff down there too, like big, you know, ravens like we always have. we thought she was just acting weird because she's a weird cat. But no, I think she knew that the mountain lions were down there because, yeah, apparently it was just more than what we thought it was because, yeah, they're just out here in the daytime. So, yeah, we have to be careful. And so, if you guys are hiking in the woods or if you live in the woods, just keep your eye out because the animals, they have less places to go, especially where we live because there's been a lot of forest fires all over the state. So, any place that's still pristine has a lot of wildlife pressure, is what they call it. It's because they were pressured to move to a different place. So now we're all sharing the same area, and so we just need to respect that and understand that that's the way nature is, and we live in nature too, and they were here before us, and so we just have to be careful. Hopefully, the mountain lions will move on because that's what they do. They kind of like make their rounds. They have a territory that's probably 100 miles square radius. At the least it's about 65 miles, what I've read. So it's like 65 to 100-mile radius that these big cats, circle in and do whatever cats do, hunting and all that kind of stuff, marking their territory or whatever. I hope the thing didn't spray my car because that would be really terrible. But anyway, but yeah, so yeah, just whatever they're gonna do, and hopefully they'll just eat as many deer as they feel like and then move down the road because yeah, I don't want to mess with them and I don't want to hurt them, and I don't want them to hurt me. So yeah, for the meantime, everybody stays in the house at night, and we just basically keep looking over our shoulder when we're outside. So yeah, it's kind of a spooky story, but I thought it would be YouTube worthy, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Not very much more to talk about here with that. And I will keep posting shorts of animals, especially if there's big ones like mountain lions. And if need be, I will make more videos like this because this is mountain life. We are up here doing the mountain thing. Like you guys know, I take you guys on all my adventures as much as I can. And again, I apologize for not picking up the camera as often as I should, but sometimes when you're really super duper busy with stuff, it's really hard to hold the camera and do it at the same time. And Ron's really good at filming things, but he, isn't in my head, and he isn't seeing and thinking about what I am. So, unless we have a little powwow and I tell him, hey, let's film this or film that, it's kind of hard for me to say, kind of recruit him as my cameraman. So and that's partly my fault. I got to get better at that. So, maybe we can team up on some stuff. But yeah, it's just for right now, I've just been really busy. So hopefully you guys are having a wonderful rest of your year. And let's hope that 2024 is going to be a good one. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. All right. Have a good day. All right. Bye.
Good kitty. Oh my gosh, kitties. Look at the pretty kitty. Pretty kitty.